Alright, I'm back at it. I pulled the caps out of the valve. By the way, I noticed before when I was showing pictures of the lines, wasn't catching the whole length. I'll try to do better. But what I wanted to show you is the valves actually comes with some oil in it, and those little plastic caps have rubber seals on them. You want to make sure that you get those seals out of there because they're going to be in your way. So I've got these all cleaned up. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the adapter fittings or couplers, whatever you want to call them, on in, and we'll get rolling with this. Okay, a little something I just noticed. I wanted to pre-assemble the fittings to these couplers, and they will almost go together that way. So you want to watch for that. Make sure you do it the right way and not force it. See if I can do this without trashing the video. The little sealing ring needs to go on this side. It's got the slope thing, and then you can screw that together. I'm going to put a little bit of pipe dope on here. They're supposed to be hydraulic specific ones. I've got away in the past using just what I had for other plumbing, so I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that works. But I wanted to point that out to you. This will almost go together that way, and if you force it, you're going to ruin the threads. You need to go this way. Alright, I just found a mistake or something I overlooked. Yeah, I got the valve put together and the hoses on, but in the hardware kit there's 3 of these. There's one that came on the loader right there, and they have us adding one to hold these lines because they've got a hose now instead of being ridged around the corner. What it doesn't say, but it kind of shows in a picture, and looking at the cover that I took off, it's actually got a little pin that helps align the pipes. These actually go over the pipes down there with an M8 by 30 millimeter bolt. If I had done that before I put the plate on, I'd have had a lot easier time getting the pipes oriented. See how nice and neat they are now. So what I'm doing is I'm just slipping the thing in from the end to hold them, and then after that's in the regular bolts, which are M8 by 35. There's 4 in the kit, but you took 4 off your tractor, so you're going to have extras. So let me slide this bracket in, and I'll figure out how to get one up there, and I'll be back. All right, I did a whole bunch without you folks watching. I got all the plumbing put on the valve. We'll explain this oil in a minute. So a couple things I learned. Remember I talked before about having these toothed brackets under there first, and then this. The first thing I want to mention is you're going to need these loose, because when you go add this, you have to have room for it to not rub, and I ended up having to slide all these things to the right. So delay tightening this down until you've got those things in. Now, something I told you before that was wrong, so hopefully if you're trying to learn from me, you'll watch all the videos before you do it. I said that the longest pipe went on top. That just didn't work. All the fittings ended up piled on top of each other. By putting the longest pipe in the second position, everything comes together much more nicely. So when I first did it, I had my hoses crossed, and just for anybody else, I'll show you. The bottom one, which is red up there, goes to the left side of the valve, or the right as you're looking at it here by the name. And the top one goes to this side. This upper tube goes to the bottom of the cylinder, and the back tube goes to the top. That's the way the plumbing needs to end up. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to put my bucket level indicator back on, and then I'll do the electrical, which should be pretty straightforward. Probably I'll just do a video that highlights anything I found doing it. See you soon.